for joining me. My name is Queen and this is my new video, and I want to say I hope you had a wonderful Easter. I know that it's now spring and the sun is starting to shine, so I really hope you're enjoying this festive season. And I really do. I know it's not festive in terms of Christmas, but you know what I mean, festive in terms of happy and positive season. And so today I'm going to be talking to you about how to be a successful female entrepreneur, and I'm going to be specifically talking about 8 qualities that I feel like every female entrepreneur needs to have. I'm sure these are qualities you've heard of before, but I'm going to talk about it in my own perspective, and I hope it really helps you to achieve your dreams. And so, as mentioned, this is all about the 8 qualities of a successful female entrepreneur, and I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, so the first quality I want to address is the quality of being consistent. Okay, I really believe this is one of the most important qualities of a female entrepreneur, that you need to be consistent. So if you're creating videos, you need to be consistent with it. If you're making podcast shows, you need to be consistent. If you're doing blogs, you need to be consistent. You can't just blog once in a blue moon. And don't get me wrong, I'm no angel, okay? I sometimes am not very consistent, sometimes as well. But the thing is, consistency is key because it really leads to success. People sometimes do things, if they don't get results, they give up. If you give up, you could be fainting before you reap. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, faint not, be not weary of well-doing, for you shall reap if you faint not. So I want you to keep being consistent, because I've seen the results of consistency. I've had events where I've tried to make people come, encouraging them, promoting, and sometimes it looks like no one's coming, and then all of a sudden I get to the event and it's a full house. So I want you to be more consistent. The second quality that a female entrepreneur has is basically she is valuable, okay? So I want you to be more valuable. And what I mean by that is actually to do with how you give, and also about yourself in terms of your self-worth. Do you know your value and your true potential? Do you know the best qualities that you have? Do you know what colours suit you? It's really important that you discover your worth and your value, and that you know it, and that you charge what you're worth, and that you add this value to everything you do. Are you the kind of person that has so much goodness, so much talent, but you're just keeping it all to yourself? Or are you actually giving that value out there? So some ways that you can add more value, for example, could be that you add more value in your videos. So you give more information, a bit more content, good content, and you add high value in terms of your service. So you give people a wonderful experience. I mean, at my pageant, for example, UK's Dazzling Beauty, which is one of my businesses, I basically try to create a very good feel for my audience by, for example, with our newsletter, sending that out, and sometimes I have freebies that they can just download in the newsletter, which would make their day, that it would just inspire them, make them feel good. And also, for example, even just making these videos on my YouTube channel for the pageant, it's all about me giving advice to them, inspiring them, and just adding that value that will make them feel like, do you know what? I want to be at your event. And sometimes they say to me, I came to your event because I wanted to meet you, because I watched your videos and I really wanted to meet you in real life. So maybe you can do something to add more value. Write it down, whatever that one thing is that it's come to your mind right now, write it down and run with it. Okay, another quality of a successful female entrepreneur is she's highly motivated. And she's also motivational, okay? I think it's really important that you are motivated and motivational, because by being this way, you're actually inspiring others. Okay, how you become motivated is, you could do it in many ways. I mean, for example, with me, I become more motivated when I feel good. So exercising is key for me. So I exercise, I love to spend time working out. I go to Zumba classes sometimes, or body conditioning classes. I have fitness DVDs, and sometimes I just work out on my own. You can also motivate yourself with positive affirmations. This is another way. You can motivate yourself to succeed by watching videos. I watch really inspirational videos, and I invest in courses and invest in training, business training. I learn. When you have knowledge, it motivates you, because you basically have information that you need to help you to move forwards. Another way you can be motivated is also through actually attending events that are motivational, where you're going to meet people that are like-minded like you. As a female entrepreneur, you have to surround yourself with like-minded people. It feeds your soul. I mean, for example, I organised this networking event for female entrepreneurs. And when we meet, everyone feels like, I just know that they can get to just air their soul, and it's like, oh, now I feel good. Now I feel relieved. And sometimes having a good chat with your friends or fellow female entrepreneurs can make you feel a little bit better now. And now you feel like, I'm not alone in this game. I can do this. Other women are going for it too. Let me go out there and do it. So another quality that I really believe you need to have if you want to be a successful female entrepreneur is being creative. Being creative. Okay, so how can you be more creative in what you do? As a businesswoman, how can you add creativity and vitality to your work? You can do this, for example, through using colours. It could be that you make videos. It could be that you add fun to what you do. So when people come along to my events, I love for there to be some fun. Balloons are there. There are maybe prizes. It could be that I do a raffle draw to make things exciting. People winning prizes makes people feel happy. So how can you do things to make people happy? Could you send some freebies? Could you inspire people by being a bit more funny, or just adding in some jokes or something, or maybe reading some quotes that would inspire people? So think about how you can add creativity to your business, because I really do believe it's good to be professional, but you also need to be creative and a bit out of the box so that you can really get people hooked. Okay? So the next thing that you want to have, the next quality that I believe you need to have is you need determination. Okay, so you need to be determined to succeed, because let's face it, you're going to receive challenges and obstacles. Sometimes people tell me, why don't you just get a real job? Why don't you work here? Why don't you work there? And as a female entrepreneur, I mean, obviously it's good to take advice, but sometimes, you know, you have a vision of what you want to achieve, and it can be tough out there when everybody says get a real job. And so that determination to succeed is vital. And you must not have an expensive hobby in terms of your business. It must be a profitable business. So you need to work hard to make sure that this business really is a business. And that is where the determination comes from. You've got to be determined enough to try and prove to your friends and family that you really do have a business, and your partner or whoever is around you, because at the end of the day, you do owe them. You owe it to yourself and to people around you to really make sure that your business is profitable and it is successful, so that people can be inspired by you. Okay, it's not just about you being a failure and everybody saying, oh, when are you going to earn money? It's about you really taking hold of that great place that you need to get to and making everyone know that you are the star that you believe that you are, because you are a star. So make it happen. Okay, so another tip I want to give to you on how you can be a successful female entrepreneur as another quality is to be inspirational. Okay, so you can do this, for example, if you're on Twitter, you can tweet inspirational quotes. You could be inspirational by just achieving your own dreams. You can go travel more, do something outside of the box that will make people think, wow. So for example, when you're filming, you could film in another country when you go on holiday. You could inspire people by telling them your story as well. This is one of the ways to really connect with your clients and your audience and your fans, is to just basically share parts of your story. So I have another tip for you. Okay, so another quality that I believe you really, really need to be a successful female entrepreneur is to be assertive, okay? Because you need to be able to deal with things when you need to deal with them. And this means being assertive without being aggressive and without being passive. So you can't be passive aggressive, which is to be a bit like, I'm fine, but really you're showing this really angry face because you're not really fine. Or when you're passive, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, you could just do it, you can do it. But really you don't want them to do it. You're kind of just letting everybody, you're being a pushover basically. And then when you're aggressive, you're like, I want it done right now. Okay, just do it now. And it's like, it's not working, it's bad energy. So just think about how you can be in the middle. You need to be assertive, you need to be firm, you need to be disciplined. You need to say, okay, this is how far you can go, or this is what I want and I want it to be done this way, but without being the extreme, okay? So just finding that balance of being assertive is key in your business, because it shows that you're professional, but it also shows that you're firm and disciplined. So make sure you become more assertive. Okay, so finally, as the 8th step on how you can be a successful female entrepreneur is my favorite one of all, and that is to be confident. Okay, because confidence is key. And I want to add charisma too, to be honest, because I love confidence and charisma. I really believe you need to be more confident in terms of believing in yourself, believing in what you can do, believe in your talent, believe in your dream, believe in your gift, and make it work. You know, but if you don't believe in yourself, who can believe in you? You have to start with yourself. If you can't love others, who is going to love you? No. If you don't love yourself, then no one will love you. So you need to start with home, home base. Basically think about how you can increase your confidence. And you can obviously do this, as I mentioned before, with positive affirmations. Confidence is also built when you do something well. So make sure you practice. Practice makes perfect. If you do something and you do a bad job, and you keep doing a bad job all the time, it's not going to help your confidence. There's no point in wasting your time in doing things that you hate and you fail at all the time. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Queen Choma. As you know, I'm an international motivational speaker and a success coach. I hope you enjoyed my video, which was giving you the 8 qualities of a successful female entrepreneur. And I really want to see you shining, and I really would love to hear from you. If you want any coaching, advice, I have these like VIP sessions I do, and I also have networking events for female entrepreneurs. Once a month we meet on a Monday. So if you want to join us in London, email me today, info@queenchomaworld.com, or visit my website www.queenchomaworld.co.uk and reach out to me, because I would love to work with you. I would love to coach you, advise you, or I would love to inspire you. Sign up to the newsletter so you can receive more updates like this from me. And thank you for watching. Share this video and believe in yourself. Take care. Bye.